Hello everyone and welcome to another VTM brought to you by 3D Buzz. In this video we're going to be talking about some of the new features inside of Motionbuilder 5. Now we're not going to be covering every single one of the new features because the video would probably drag out and you'd get tired of listening to us, but we are going to cover all of the really big hitters and all the major important stuff that you must know about.
That's right.
Hopefully you've already got the program. If you don't have it and you're looking for a reason to buy it, just sit down, relax, and prepare to be blown away. With me tonight is my good friend Joel Van Enwick. How are you doing, Joel?
Hey, really good. How about you?
Doing great, man. I'm really excited about how this video is turning out. In this video, we're going to be covering a bunch of things, so be prepared. If you need to take notes or whatever, go ahead and do that. We're going to cover some new stuff inside the character controls window, some of the new viewer and camera features, some new things you can do with F-curves and key controls. We're going to be looking at the new particle shader, which is
very cool.
Very cool, very entertaining, I think.
That's a fact.
And then finally we're going to wrap it up by checking out the new story window. And story is awesome. If you need one reason to buy Motionbuilder 5, even if you don't care about real-time viewport stuff like motion blur and real-time lighting and things like that, if that doesn't sell you, then just wait until you see Story, and you will run out immediately and buy this program.
It's extremely impressive. Story
is awesome. Now, I'm not going to blow my cover real quick and tell you exactly what it is yet, because we do have lessons devoted directly to it. I think we're going to have 3 or 4 lessons. It's going to take a little bit of chunk, but anyway, it's a great part of the program. Before we really get started, though, there are some things that I want to go ahead and mention that are some new features that will really help you out if you're just jumping into Motionbuilder. Now, I've been using Motionbuilder for a while now. I know I got some members of 3D Buzz out there who have been watching it for a while. Maybe not, though. Maybe you just got this video with Motionbuilder 5 and you're kind of curious. You're going to be using Motionbuilder with another package 9 times out of 10. You're going to be using it with something like 3ds Max or Maya or XSI. Now that's great, except for when you bring your models or whatever over from your native package to begin animating them, you got to learn an entire new hotkey set so that you can work nice and seamlessly. Now that's okay. I mean, you can do it. In fact, Motionbuilder's hotkeys are really not that difficult to learn, but if you don't want to go through learning a whole new hotkey set, you don't have to anymore. Under the Settings menu, under Keyboard Configuration, you can now match the 3 major programs that are supported by FBX, 3ds Max, Maya, and XSI. So just as a quick example, if I come in here and I click Maya, let me go ahead and bring a new object into our scene. Let me jump in here under Elements, and I'll just drag in a cube. And scaling's already selected, so I'll scale him up to where we can see him. With this key set selected, this keyboard setting, if you will, if I hit W, I get Move, E, I get Rotate, and R, I get Scale, just like inside of Maya.
Very cool, but what about viewport navigation?
It follows along as well. Inside of the Maya selection, if I hold down Alt now, left mouse will tumble around, middle mouse will pan, and right mouse will dolly in and out. Where with the old Motionbuilder set, it's Control and Shift combinations with the mouse. So this is matching Maya's set exactly.
That's very cool.
Also, for undoing, you can just hit Z, just exactly like inside of Maya. So, great little combination there to really help you out if you're new to Motionbuilder. Another thing I do want to mention, I'm going to go ahead and set this back to Kadara default so I don't get too carried away. They have adjusted their undos a little bit. For those of you who've been working with a program for a little while, you remember that undoing was done with the U key, which was cool. It was easy once you get used to it, but many other applications use either Z or Control Z and Control Y for redoing. So Kadara has gone ahead and gone with the flow, and I'm really happy about this, might I add. And undoing is Control Z, and redoing is Control Y, like many other Windows applications,
That's nice.
Including 3ds Max. So that's pretty much all I really want to cover right now. I just wanted to go ahead and get that out of the way with the overview, because as I work, you might see me undo or redo something or all kinds of stuff, and you might want to be able to do the same thing yourself, so there's where I'm reaching for it. Also, if this is your first time using Motionbuilder and you don't want to sit down right now and learn a whole new set of hotkeys, you don't have to. If you've already got hotkeys from one of these 3 native packages set down, go ahead and use those for now until you get used to it. So with that, I think we're ready to go ahead and get started with the rest of the lesson. So thanks a lot.